Hey divas, this is Anna and long time no see. Happy New Year, guys. Okay, it's a good thing you can't see my face because I'm in my jammies still. I've been crafting all day. Anyways, okay, this fabulousness right here. Let's scoot this over. Oh, I got a new tripod for Christmas. Woo woo. A good friend of mine from work. She got me the tall one so it could stand on the floor, but this is my first time using it, so I'm standing to do this because I'm sick of sitting anyways. Okay, so these are some flowers I've been working on because I'm involved in two swaps. One with Patricia from Tube You Master 1. Hi Patricia! So I'm making some stuff to add in the goodies. And also two with Violet from 48 Scrappin'. Hey Violet! So I just finished off Patricia's swap, and I wanted to add some extra handmade goodies because I'm not able to, I know a lot of you girls are able to do like big racks from stores. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do big stuff like that. Not that I don't want to, but I am one mom with 3 boys and a house. So I figure, I love homemade stuff, and if that's what all the person was going to send me, I don't expect anything new. I don't expect anything but the swap. How's that? What we originally swapped for. So if you add anything to the mix, it's beyond appreciated. Always. I love handmade stuff. So these 2 girls are awesome. Their work is fabulous. So let me get started because I talk too much. Okay. 1. Okay. So these are just this is just some frog feathers right here, and then I just twisted some, this is ribbon, it's about 1.5 inches, and then this center right here, this right here is from Creative Kelly from Cali. She shows how to do these little clusters and how you mix the seed beads and stuff, and you're using hold on, okay, this wire, and I had this stuff for like a while because I was using it. I don't even remember what I got it for, but there was a reason why I had bought this one. Oh, the sprays. Those are ones next I'm going to be working on. So, thank goodness you could use it for this too. So, I just added these on. I just finished it with a little punch in the back. Okay. And then I did this one. This also too is with some frog feathers trim. And then this right here is lace. Now, this lace, there we go, is this right here, and I got this from Crafting is Fun, and she's a store with Zibbit, and her stuff is ridiculously inexpensive. Let me tell you real quick. Okay, this tray right here of Yums, excluding these cameos, that yeah, these things are a mission impossible to find. Let me tell you, I went to a few 99-cent stores. Yeah, I only got 2. Really butthurt about that. But anyways, and I went in areas you would think nobody would even care about these. Seriously. But anyways, so all of these buttons right here, she sells all these buttons. And let me tell you, ladies, I'm serious. They're like dirt cheap. And I have another box full of these. I just had to get this tray real quick at the dollar store. Thanks to Gina from Scrapinology. She showed these trays. Oh my gosh, they're stinking adorable. So I only got one though. Yeah, so I just display my buttons here. And you know what? I noticed Juliana, she displays all her stuff, like her vintage jewelry and stuff like that. And it's so much more appealing. You just want to dip in it and make stuff when you have it out. So I'm going to have to work that into my little work area. So anyways, so this is the lace that I used. And all I did was the twisty with the lace. That's all I did. This right here was a brad, and I just cut off the back. And this was the flower stem that was in the middle, so I loved it. And of course I finished all of them with the little scallop punch in the back. And these are a couple too. Now these flowers right here are from Saw Crafters. I had just got those from her. And this also here is ribbon also. It's about 1.5 inches. And then I just put some buttons in the middle. So I like the layering of adding them on these big. Oh, I didn't add, you know what, I didn't add these ones on this one because Saw Crafters Flowers, her net right here is thicker than this right here. It's really thin. I don't know how to explain that, but this is really thick. But just to keep it complete, I'm going to go ahead and I'll add these to the back because it's just easier to put on projects if you have those on. So I'll finish those. Okay, this is another one. This right here is just gray material. It's actually like cotton. And I did the same thing with here using the wire, and I added, these are all white pearls and silver bigger pearls. So it's kind of like a 4 millimeter and a 6 millimeter type size pearls. And these are Crystasi pearls. And then I just glued them in the center of the flower. And that's it on this one. This is frog feathers in the back. Okay. And then I'm going to show you this one last because I'm going to show you how I did it. Okay. This right here, this flower here is a soft flower. And all I did was I added seam binding because I have a lot of different colors and I've not been using it like I should. So let me put this back out there. Anyways, so I wanted to layer it in the back, and then I added some of my stringed pearls. And then this right here is an actual button that I also ordered from Crafting is it Crafting is Fun or Creating is Fun? Crafting is Fun. And on Zibbit. Those were buttons also she was selling. Super duper yum. See? And you just cut off the shank. Okay. Bam. And then that. So I thought this was cute. It's like a little flower embellishment. It's not really meant to be a flower, but if you're going to just stick it on a project, you're done. You don't have to add anything extra unless you want to tuck stuff around it or maybe some shooting pearls or something. And then this one is the same. The only thing that I added different is this flower center. This one right here is from Michaels. They had their 50% off of Recollections, these little flat ones. So it's the pink and the white. So all I did, because they're flat in the back, self-adhesive, so just make sure you peel this off. You know, I always make the mistake when I buy self-adhesive. I always add glue anyways because this never sticks. So, but I always forget to peel it off. So what happens is when you put the glue on the top and you put it on a project and it comes off because this sticky tape comes off. So make sure you always take the backings off if you're going to add glue to it. Okay, so that's that. Okay. And then these ones are my favorite. Okay. These are the Gatsby. I love Gatsby. I don't think I'll ever get sick or out of style of Gatsby flowers. So I used my seam binding and a very, very small pearl. The smallest ones you guys can find. And I normally get these from Joann's where they're like $1.50 or something like that. And then I used the Creative Kelly from Cali center. And I added Swarovski crystals, pink pearls, and white. Little 4 millimeters. And then these pearls right here are about a 5 millimeter. They're not that big. So they're just one step up. And these are also the Crystasi pearls. So, and that's just how I finish them in the back too. These are super fun. The messier, the better. And then this right here is some pink tulle that if you see, it has the glitter in that. Love it. I got that from the expo. They went to Ontario, so that's off of this spool. It's like $4. This stuff is more expensive than the regular tulle, I guess because it's glittery. So I busted it out. And so I just did 2 of the same. Okay. And then this one, the last one, where did I stick it? Oh, okay. Now, excuse me. This right here is frog feathers behind. Then I added Saw Crafters on top because I bought from Saw her pink and purple color. This is a really light purple and a really light pink. And the thing is that she hand dyes these. So what's cool to me is that not every rose is exactly the same color. Because do you see the color difference? This is supposed to have been one strip of purple. And there are 2 different shades of purple. For me, I don't mind it. I actually like that there's 2 different shades. So I used the lighter one in the middle. And then the center right here is not the Creative Cali center. I don't know if somebody's created it, but I really thought I was pretty ingenious because I thought of it. So somebody else has this idea, I'm sorry. But I really think I came up with this one. And what I was doing is Okay, and this is just like the same mix-up, but this is using strand pearls instead of having to have the wire and the pearls and stuff like that. Now, I do know that Carla from Carla's 001, she sells these pearls and she sells different sizes. I have not bought them from her, but I know that a lot of girls buy from her store, and she sells these pearls in different sizes. So there's more than you can use this for than just lining it around in your project. So this is a bigger size than the one I normally use. Now all I did with this one is I tied knots. Okay, so you just tie knots, and that's kind of how I do it. So let me see if I can do this. And you don't want them to be right on top of each other. You want it to look clustered. So you tie your knot again. I'm trying to look in the camera and what I'm doing at the same time. Okay, and you push them down. Okay, you see how it's loose in between there like that? All I'm going to do is I'm going to tie another knot, but this time I'm going to tie it right in between where it was loose. Okay, and then, oops, I didn't tie that one enough. So let me try it again. Okay, and then we'll tie it again. And the good thing is some of these pearls you have to be careful when you buy some of them. I believe I got these ones from Joann's. Now with these ones you have to make sure that in between the pearls that it's string. Some of the pearls that you buy, I've noticed because I've done it, is what do you call it? Plastic. And you don't want it to be plastic because it won't bend. So at this point you see it's kind of messy, right? So here's one of Saw's flowers. Okay. Now when you have it like this and it's messy, it's fine because you're going to bend it and put it into the way you want it. This right here, of course, you want that in the back, on the bottom of the flower. Okay. So you figure that's a nice little cluster. And that's just bending it. And that's just like how you're doing, if you're doing Kelly's, you have to bend it to the shape you want it. It's not going to come out all perfect on its own. So all I do, move my chair because it's stuck on it, is, oh no, what? Great. See, now you know I'm new to showing anybody anything because I didn't even have glue ready. Hold on, let's see. Sucks when it's at the end because you have to put a new one in just to push out the old one, which is really annoying. Okay, so that should be good enough. Oops. There we go. Okay, so then you get this little cluster right here. Actually, let's cut this off. Okay, and I'm holding it because if I let it go, some of the knots will come undone. So all you have to do is mold it to how you want it. Okay, let's make sure I'm on the camera. Sorry guys, I'm a newbie on showing anybody anything. And everything seems to come together just a little better when you're off camera. Sorry, I'm going to come off the camera really quick so I have to cut this little chunk of glue that escaped. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you see here, now I got glue all over my nails. It's kind of gross. But I love the glue gun. It's my best friend in the crafting world. Okay, so see, right here, it's in the center. And all it is a bunch of knots and mixing them up. So you could also use these in the centers of your flowers also. If some ladies don't know how to do the other ones, or you don't have beads, you're not into that. I have tons of beads because I also do jewelry. So, but this right here, I was just walking out to go get something to eat, and I'm like, you know what? Let me try to use some of these little pearls in the center. So that's what I did. And then all you got to do for these ones is you finish it off. Put that down. And that should be good enough. Okay. And let's put this in the back. And then voila. Oh, finished. Okay. So that's all you got to do with the pearls, with your string pearls. And I'm sure you could probably do it with the smaller ones. I actually like doing it with the bigger ones because then the smaller ones, I'm going to assume that you're going to have to do like a million knots, and that can be a little tedious. But I have tons of this bigger one, and I don't really use it as much. And I'm like, I need to start thinking about how to use my other stuff. So this is my flower with my little cluster of stringed pearls. Okay, hope you guys like it and hope you'll try it out. And I will be back. I have a couple more videos, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye, ladies.